そこで足かけて、これでもうちょっと前乗り出せませんかね。
そうだ。こうなったら死ぬも生きるも我々9人。10人だ。てめえらのやること危なくて見せられねえや。金魚のうんこみたいに繋がってこられちゃ始末がいいな。どっかおとなしく片付いてるとこねえのか。
Talk about that I have a lot of respect for is Kurosawa.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Maybe we circle back on him at some point, because I do think that he was regarded by a lot of these guys, particularly Milius, Coppola, and Lucas, as being...
And Peckinpah.
Yeah. Yeah.
He looked at the Seven Samurai and said, I can outdo that. But
yeah.
He pulled a lot of that. And Kurosawa, a lot of people learned from him.
Yeah. And you can see his influence in like Star Wars and Empire Strikes Back, but you can also, I mean, we know about the remakes, Magnificent Seven, Fistful of Dollars, but Gerald Okamura told me when he was working with Peckinpah on The Killer Elite that Peckinpah made them all watch Sanjuro.
Oh, right, yeah.
Which I love. I love the music to Sanjuro. I love the heart of Sanjuro, not just the action sequences, but just the idea that the samurai has to babysit these young samurai that he sees as stupid kids, that he's got to kind of like babysit.
It's funny. I mean, every director you talk to them, they'll all have stories about the films they went back to refer to before they started doing what they're doing. Like Orson Welles has said he watched Stagecoach 50 times before he did Citizen Kane. He just had such respect for Ford. And they're two, I mean, cinematically completely different in styles, but Wells just said, for instance, he watched the Stagecoach chase and he said, Ford, it's beautifully done. It's a classic. He said, the one thing I offer that, he broke the rules because he'll have the Indians going left to right. They'll do some close-up shots of John Wayne shooting. The next shot, the Indians are going the other direction, and yet it works. So he said, I learned from that you can break rules. And of course, he hired Craig Tolan that said, well, you can't break every rule, Orson. You gotta have some sense of it. But it's directors will go and make reference films they've seen.
Two things
You know,
about
I do that
Stagecoach.
all the time. I'll steal stuff. It's a good
Yeah.
idea. It worked. I'll steal it. You make it your own, of course. See, because I've got a different visual eye photographically, but in terms of setting up a scene, I'll go like, "Oh, let's try that. We can, yeah, that was a good idea. Worked there. It seems to we should try that."
Well, as William Friedkin told me at Warner Brothers once when I was talking about some moves in a French Connection, I was hoping to take inspiration from. He says, it's not stealing, it's an homage.
Yeah, it's there.
Uh,
That's it.
but two things come to mind with Stagecoach. One, Duke's entrance into that film, which was a mistake, is just beautiful, the way it comes together. And
And I'm
also,
sure the
what's,
focus puller on that dies every time they show it because it's bad focus pulling.
yeah.
In focus, as the camera moves in, out of focus, and the focus puller just catches at the last second to put it back in focus.
Hold it!
Oh, steady.
Man, it's great to watch it. And then to your point of an earlier show we did together about Stagecoaches, the movie is so well directed that you don't think for a second, or maybe you do on your third or fourth viewing, that this Stagecoach isn't going 100 feet.
Right.
Not in that attack, because those horses are dead.
Yeah. Right.
So that, but you don't even think about that watching it. Just you're with the whole thing, but you realize, wait a minute. In reality, that thing isn't going to get that thing isn't even going to be able to leave the Stagecoach stop.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
But it is a great movie. Another one everyone should see. I think it's an incredible film to look at.
Hi, this is comedian magician Justin Rivera from America's Got Talent and Comedy Central. Please help me find a cure for NMOSD. And with it, we can also cure cancer. Go to the Guthrie Foundation and donate today.